All eyes on Doge. Big runner. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big runner. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.69. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a Friday. How's everybody doing? Oh, what a day. Boring day. I mean, the price is exactly where it was when I made my video this morning. Nothing going on. Boring day. So we're going to talk about whatever. But I got a few things to cover before we get into the chat. How's everybody doing? I thought I would do the icebreaker, like what's everybody drinking, right? What's everybody drinking? There's the icebreaker out there. So 2 weeks ago, do you guys remember 2 weeks ago? What were we doing 2 weeks ago? We were watching Dogecoin tank by 60%. Do you remember that? Just 2 weeks ago. Just 2 weeks ago. Unbelievable. The big flash crash. Dogecoin went all the way down to 9.5 cents on the big dump. What would you rather have? This boring stuff up here or the flash crash, 60% dump? But Dogecoin recovered right back up to 19.5 cents. And here we are 13 days later at 19.5 cents. So this is it. This is why I drew the purple box and I keep extending it out. And it's not just Dogecoin. We talked like Bitcoin has its purple box, ETH has its, Algorand, Solana, Cardano, HBAR, even SHIB in its box, right? Litecoin in a box. We've got VeChain in a box. We've got XRP in a box, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There's no volume. There's no volume. So what better thing to do than give away memberships? Hey, Joke Smoke. Hey, my friend. 10 memberships. Awesome. Giveaway Friday. I love it. I love it. Who got the memberships today? Olav, Metal, Delton, Tony 2, Eat My Shorts, Boss Destroyer, Yash Fagani, Lucy Goosey, and Deadman. Congratulations. Oh, Kevin Tack also got a membership. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. Awesome. That's a good way to start a Friday stream. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That is all right. All right. So I've got a few things to cover here and we'll get to the chat. Hey, look, stock market, new all-time highs. New all-time highs for the stock market. I remember, yeah, like Robbie says over at Digital Asset News, I remember when we used to do that. I love that. I remember when we used to do that. But yes, despite all of crypto going completely sideways, we do have the S&P 500 new all-time high. We have the NASDAQ new all-time high. We have the Dow Jones new all-time high. And what's crypto doing? It's sleeping. Just sleeping, doing nothing. So why is it that the stock market can go up to new all-time highs and crypto is just going sideways? Interesting. Interesting. We've got Rager saying, look, some of you might not be familiar with what a real bull market feels like. I can tell. This is not it yet. We are still building. Anyone who's been around knows this. Wait for it. It will be worth it. So we wait. We wait, right? What else are you going to do? Are you going to sell? Are you going to sell now? Crypto Rover says, look, 0 of 30 of Bitcoin top indicators have triggered for the cycle. There's a list of them. There's 30 things that someone's looking for to happen to signal the top, and none of them have happened. Not one of them. 0 of 30 bull market peak indicators have triggered. So we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Crypto Rover says, look, Bitcoin's parabolic uptrend remains intact. So since the beginning of 2023, we've had a series of higher lows on Bitcoin that form this big parabola, right? And we just hit another one. So, I mean, there's nothing bearish about the Bitcoin chart. Nothing bearish at all. It's just now going sideways. But if you zoom out and you look at the weekly chart, this is a little guy right there, just a little guy. Bitcoin Census reminds us on the Dogecoin chart. Yes, we can talk about Dogecoin if you want, but just reminds us we're in the third big cycle now for Dogecoin. And how will this cycle end? Well, typically it ends with a big blow-off run. In every past cycle, Doge has maintained the same series of phases play out. A classic bear market. Oh yeah, we did have a bear. Remember 2022? That was bearish into 2023. Followed by a build-up phase, right? We get the build-up phase. And then the massive move up. We haven't had that yet. We haven't had that yet. That move up has been massive, yielding huge gains every time. And so we wait. And so we wait on Dogecoin. That's all I got on Dogecoin. That's all I got. But you know how boring it is, right? People just making stuff up, right? Like this. Look at Merlin the Trader. A big head and shoulders on the Bitcoin dominance. And I'm like, really? Is that a head and shoulder? What is that? That's no head and shoulders. People making stuff up. It's like, no, that's not even close to a head and shoulder. People making stuff up. Hey, look. Ash Crypto says, look, after buying all the dips in 2025, right? It's like the Oppenheimer movie guy, right? It's just like, I bought all the dips. I did everything I'm supposed to do. So now what do I do? Now what do I do? We got this Mrs. Beast DeFi thing just in. Binance founder CZ believes Elon Musk is Satoshi Nakamoto. It's like, Elon is Satoshi. Sure, Elon Satoshi. Of course, CZ's been saying a lot, like it's just joking, like Trump. Hey, maybe Trump is Satoshi, right? Trump is Satoshi. Who isn't? Maybe I'm Satoshi. Would you believe that? KrissPax is Satoshi. Like, who else is Satoshi? I think Ryan is probably Satoshi. You know, Ryan, he's pretty secretive. We don't know a lot about him. Maybe Ryan is Satoshi, and he's just hanging out here having a good time with us. I don't know. Right? Who's Satoshi? We have my favorite Senator, Elizabeth Warren. Maybe Elizabeth Warren is Satoshi. She's not my senator. I did not vote for her. I did not vote for her. And she said this morning, CZ pleaded guilty to a criminal money laundering charge and was sentenced to prison. Then he financed President Trump's stablecoin and lobbied for a pardon. Today he got it. If Congress doesn't stop this kind of corruption, Pocahontas is Satoshi. Exactly, Nate. Pocahontas. So she prints this, right? She uses this Wall Street Journal article title, Trump Pardons Convicted Binance Founder, but says that he's guilty to a criminal money laundering charge. Well, she posted it on X, and guess what happens, right? X community notes comes in and says, no, Elizabeth Warren, you have it wrong. CZ actually pleaded guilty to violating the Bank Secrecy Act for failing to implement an effective anti-money laundering program on Binance. He took the fall for Binance, and actually now it continues to come out that he ended up getting convicted because of political pressure from, get this, political pressure from Democratic politicians that were getting paid by Sam Bankman-Fried. Yes, FTX, SBF was donating money to Democratic political leaders who then got together to put together this lawsuit against CZ. That's what it ended up being. It was SBF, because SBF was pissed that it was CZ who tanked the FTT token that led to FTX going bankrupt. That's what it all was. It all just made a full circle. And yet it's Elizabeth Warren here who's coming back at CZ and is upset about the pardon. But the pardon now makes a whole lot of sense, doesn't it? It's all politics. It's all corruption. Exactly, Nick. It's all corruption. It's like, yep, there you go. But on a slow news day when nothing much is happening, yeah, stuff starts coming out. And it's like, oh, yeah, what about that? Meanwhile, Tom Crown this afternoon was talking about a Bitcoin death cross coming. And then he actually draws the lines and he says, well, yeah, maybe in a month or a month and a half from now, it's not anywhere near close to a death cross. But he spent a good hour today just talking about maybe a possible Bitcoin death cross and what needs to happen for the death cross not to happen. Went back into history and showed a bunch of death crosses over the past 6-7 years. It was just like, hey, you got to make stuff up, right? You got to make stuff up because things are boring. Things are slow right now. We got Titan of Crypto saying, hey, in your opinion, what price will Ethereum reach first, 3,000 or 5,000? And it's just like, we got to make something up because there's nothing else to say. Ethereum's right in the middle, right at 3,900. It could be 3,000. It could be 5,000. Who knows, right? Who knows? I never voted. Let me say 5,000. See what the odds are. If I say 5,000, is that going to be more than 50%? I think so. Let's see what happens. Oh, 68% for 5,000. I'm almost helping get Titan of Crypto's poll up to 69%, which is where it should be. 69% is where that should. Hey, it's the little things, right? It's the little things. Robinhood. Dark mode or light mode, right? What do you guys want to talk about? Because there's nothing going on in the market. So Robinhood is like, hey, dark mode or light mode? What do you like? And it's just like, hey, let's talk about something really, really important. Dark mode or light mode, right? The important things. It's just one of those days. It's one of those days. And then we have Lil Human's big impact. Lil Human's big impact. I love her. She's awesome, right? She's awesome. She's been a friend of Dogecoin for years and always gets right to the point on things, and she doesn't care, right? She says what's on her mind. And there's this Andrew Tate post here Enjoy your hopes and dreams, because when you've achieved everything you've ever wanted, you're going to miss them. Really? And Little Human says, hey, people chase the next big thing thinking it will finally make them feel complete. First, it's impressions, then it's status. And what does that usually lead to? Power. But the more we get, the more we realize the high doesn't last, the spark fades, and the finish line moves again. So instead, what really matters is building something meaningful. It's caring for the people we love. It's waking up with purpose and excitement for what's ahead. Which is why I do this, guys. I do this. Created a great community here. We have a lot of fun here. And that's it. That's what we have on a slow news day today. It's boring. Boring. Everything's just sideways yet again, another day sideways. But hey, at least it's not tanking like we saw 2 weeks ago when we lost 60% of value. 60% of value. So Zetless, what's going on over on Reddit? The House of Doge, some shady stuff about the House of Doge, really? Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Reddit, House of Doge. Oh, there's always Dogecoin Foundation stuff going on, right? It's always going on. I can't get to it here. Network security is blocking me because of my browser. They won't let me go onto Reddit. I'm going to show the merch store in just a little bit. Let me come over here. House of Doge, Reddit. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. See if that gets in it. Ah, there we go. Reddit. Are you ready to have your wealth extracted? The CEO of Doge thinks so. Gotta admit, this is a pretty candid admission of what the corporate arm of the Dogecoin Foundation has planned from us. We really want to extract a ton of value. It's really leveraging the brand that's been created by the community, extrapolating all the value that could come with it. So, yay. Prepare to have your value extracted, Sheebs. Just a reminder that the Dogecoin Foundation is not Dogecoin. And the corporate for-profit arm of the Dogecoin Foundation is definitely not Dogecoin. You are Dogecoin. We are Dogecoin. F the scummy corporate takeover shit. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, there's been this battle going on all the time between Sheebs, that support Dogecoin and the Dogecoin Foundation. And there's a whole group on X that is just anti-Dogecoin Foundation. There was the whole thing about like who owns the Doge meme and trying to patent it and all this stuff. So there was a bunch of that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Atlas. Yeah, interesting. There's been this whole thing going on for quite a while about the Dogecoin Foundation. There's the tip jar, like the Dogecoin tip jar, and people taking Dogecoin out of the tip jar and using it for other things that it shouldn't be used for, all of that. There's a lot of that goes on. Ugh. We are blessed. The calm before the storm. Indeed. Dark mode, just like my soul. Aw, Gappy. Oh, Gappy. Oh. Ryan, you've done your research. Appreciate it, Sunshine. Thank you. Everybody smash the like button. Awesome. Appreciate the support, everybody. We're having fun here. Ryan knows stuff. Pachita print pajamas. Oh. Yeah, the fear mongering. There's a lot of that goes on, but in the end, I mean, nobody cares right now. It's just going sideways. Hey, RR, how are you? How are you? The Stickman smash. And what are you drinking? Whiskey? Is that what you're drinking tonight? Drinking some whiskey? How does a Stickman get hammered? I think we're seeing a post-Black Friday trend line break to the upside. Yeah, it's sideways. Sorry. It's just sideways. I mean, you could say, yeah, this is kind of a little bit of an upward trend. If you draw that line, it's a little bit, yeah, a little bit, but it's just nothing. Me too. I invested in Doge for the first time hours before the flash crash. Oh. Yeah, and I bought some right here, right on that first red dip. I was like, oh, that's a great price. That's a 21-cent Doge. That's awesome price. I'm going to buy that. I did. And then it just kept going down and down and down and down and down. Oh. Popped an early bevy there, Ryan. I can't wait to have a bevy with you in San Antonio in March. We are on. We are on. No, not BV. No, Charlotte. Bevy. A bevy. Right. How big a role does Elon actually play in Doge's future? Can it stand on its own 2 feet without him? Yes, I think Dogecoin will do just fine without him, but we're not going to have the big hype blow off top in Doge without Elon. I don't think we're going to see it. So, yeah. We have to be ready for that. But I still kind of think he's going to do something. It's just like one of those magicians, right? He's got a card up his sleeve and you're just waiting. You're just waiting for that magic trick to like come, and you're just anticipating and waiting and waiting and waiting. It's like that. Just waiting. Waiting. Kriss will find out if I'm Satoshi in early March. And it'll be like, nope, there's no way this guy's Satoshi. There's absolutely no way. How am I going to handle it? I know, right? The anticipation's killing me. It's killing me. One of these days. I know, right? One of these days, Elon. Come on. One of these days. I do want to talk about the ledger again. For those that didn't see this yesterday, there's a new ledger device. Tiffany Fong was showing it off because somehow Tiffany Fong got an invite to France, right? and they paid, right, for her to fly her over to Paris. Yeah, did you see this, Charlotte? Do you follow Tiffany Fong? She gets a free flight and free hotel stay in Paris to support the launch of the new Ledger Nano Gen 5. And she's just like laughing through the whole thing. Hilarious, laughing through the whole thing. But me, who generally educates people about the importance of crypto cold storage wallets, that has an affiliate, with Ledger, but do they fly me to France, right? To actually learn about the new Ledger Nano Gen 5 that you can buy if you use my link in the description below? No, I do not get a free flight to Paris. I do not get a free hotel room in Paris, when I could actually be a very good spokesperson for Ledger. But no, they pay for Tiffany Fong to go there. And she laughs through the whole thing. You can see it on X. You can go on X and you can go, oh, let's see, Tiffany Fong. And you can see her laughing through this whole thing. She's laughing at dinner. She's laughing through the visit. She's laughing through the whole thing. She's just laughing. It's like, I got a free trip to Paris. What, DB? What? You don't think I'm as good as Tiffany? What? Come on. Oh, I'm not showing enough midriff. Anyway, I could have gone. I could have had free food. I could have showed off. It would have been awesome. No, Tiffany goes. Such is my life. Starting the X campaign now. Hi, Petruchio. How are you? Thank you very much. Doge, Bong, Pangu. Just waiting. I'll fly you to France. I've been to Paris before, long time ago. Would love to go back. Charlotte, you could do a free flight to Paris. That's right. Your mother's there. I remember you saying that before. Yes. Aussie, how are you? Doge has now become a movement. Hopefully Elon comes along for the ride. I know, right? Let's go, Elon. Oh, Perculum. Hey, thank you for the super chat. Nice. Let me get rid of that line. We don't need that line. We're just going sideways. Do you think Doge will continue to raise its floor price in the long term? Like in a year from now, do you think it'll be at 30 cents? No, Dogecoin doesn't trade like that, Perculum. I think Doge is going to go on a big, huge pump like this. Doge, this is what Doge does. It kind of bounces around, and then has some huge spike. And in 2026, it's going to do one of these. Broop, broop. Right? It always does. I don't know. There's a lot of talk about extended cycles and super cycles and all of that. But until that happens, I don't believe it. This is going to be, we're going to break out of this straight, sideways, boring 2-week mode with some kind of explosion. And by a year from now, it's probably going to be fading down from whatever it spikes up to. That's what I think is going to happen. That would be more typical of Dogecoin's trading than like slow and steady gains. Doge doesn't trade like that. Although this 2 weeks is just bizarre. to go this long with like no movement. It is bizarre. So, Andreas, if Dogecoin reaches mass adoption as a payment method, what do you believe will be the single most important trigger? It'll be Elon using it on X Twitter. That would be the single most important trigger that would push Dogecoin to a new all-time high, is that adoption. Put it on X. Use it for tipping. Use it for payments. That would be the best. I mean, what the House of Doge doing is fine, but it's like B level, you know? It's B level stuff, as I've said. Hey, Matt, I was listening to what you were saying yesterday. It's not a bear market. It's not a bull. We're just going sideways. Yep. Usually there isn't with Dogecoin. Usually Dogecoin is like up and down. None of this sideways stuff. This is different. And I think this is all just the shock from the huge leverage flush from 2 weeks ago. And the market is in shock together with the US government shutdown at the same time, that everybody's in a wait and see mode. It's a big wait and see mode here. All my fans already know what a ledger is. Tiffany Fongs don't, I guess. Hey, maybe her affiliate with Ledger will sell more cold wallets than mine. Oh, thank you, Sunshine. KrissPax over T-Fong. Not as good as Tiffany. Oh, DD. Dude. Oh. We need a 4-hour candle close above 20. Yes, I agree with that. That's right. San Antonio Spurs have a Ledger logo on their jerseys. So we like them, right? That's a good thing. We like them. Oh. I was in Paris as a kid. I mostly just remember the con artist near the Eiffel Tower. Your wife is getting impatient. Come on, bull market. Right. And Matt, I mean, she said, probably, look, you bought Dogecoin, right? Dogecoin's not supposed to be boring like this. You promised new all-time highs. You promised the banana zone. What happened? And Matt's like, I blame Kriss. I blame Kriss. It's Kriss's fault. Let's go. Ready for the next leg up? I know. We're all ready. We're just hanging out. Needs to paint a Doge doggy on his X rocket. Yes, Dupree's. Elon can do that. He can do that. Hey, Gurinder, how are you? No, I'm stuck in zone, boss. You know, this morning when it was $1.30 pre-market, I actually for a second thought about selling. And I thought, oh, it's going up. This is good. It's recovering. $1.05 this afternoon. It was just like, oh, man. I should listen to that first thought. It's like, you know, I should sell here. I didn't. I'm stuck in this thing. Trying to support Dogecoin. And I should know better on the stocks. Ugh. The consolidation is killing me. Yeah, me too. The Doge logo looks good on the new jersey of the hockey team bought by House of Doge. Whoever they are, some B-level hockey club in Switzerland somewhere. Maybe Trump did a deal with CZ. You get a pardon, but you have to pump all our bags. You think, Aussie? Of course that's what happened. That's absolutely what happened. Who do you think bought all that USD1 World Liberty Finance stablecoin? Who bought all that? It was CZ. That was the deal. CZ did his part. Trump gave him the pardon. It's politics, man. Politics and money. It's a big grift. Just like CoffeeZilla says, right? Crime is legal. All of it. It's a big grift. It tricked you too? Yeah. Stuck. Yeah. You tweeted Ledger and tagged me. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. They should know. It's a little late now because the thing happened today and I wasn't there. I'm stuck in Boston. That would have been a fun little trip, though. The crab market for now. Yep. This is definitely crab. This is a big crab. Sideways, sideways, sideways. But they're all doing it. XRP, sideways. VeChain, sideways. Hedera. I mean, it's all. They're all just doing it, just sideways. But the stock market, new all-time highs on the S&P 500. New all-time highs for NASDAQ. New all-time highs. Dow Jones. Gold going down right after the big smiley face, right? Double top. Big smiley face, double top, and then tank. But Doge and crypto, crab. They'll know for next time, Charlotte. Thank you. Appreciate it. They should know. The crab market, now I have crab rave playing in my head. Stuck, hashtag stuck in Boston. That's me. Stuck. But I'm going to Texas in March. I'm going to Texas. You lost a lot on Zone. Me too. Me too, Dogecoin currency. And I could have done something about it today, and I'm just like, ah. So who knows? It's $1.10 now. At least it's not $1.05 anymore. It's still pretty bad though. If you follow me, guys, make sure to retweet too and share the hashtag FlyKriss. Yes, let's do that. Did you tag me? You tagged me, right? Crypto expert KrissPax. Mentioning my business. Oh, that's your pinned one from a while ago. Ledger, here we go. KrissPax talks about your products on a daily basis during his live streams. He speaks very highly of you, and I think you should also fly him to Paris. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, where is Warbser? Oh, he's working. Ah, too bad. No War Blaster today. He's working. Yeah, come to Texas. You'll have to buy your own ticket to the basketball game, though. Because I'm Ryan's date. I am Ryan's date to the basketball game. You have to buy your own ticket. Oh. At least Fartcoin pumped today. Fartcoin, really? Look at Fartcoin. 4%. Yeah, not really. Not really. If I draw the same box, right? And what is, oh, that's 30%. Little more volatile here. Yeah, Fartcoin did kind of drop down quite a bit there. It's really just getting back into where it was on the 11th, Gurinder. So, yeah. That's the Fartcoin box right there. That's the Fartcoin box. Another day going sideways is a good day. Well, Omar, that's true. At least it's not bear market, right? There's nothing about this that says bear market. It's just going sideways. If you're going to San Antonio, make sure you get some breakfast at the Magnolia Pancake House. What do you think, Ryan? The Magnolia Pancake House. You've never been there. Well, thank you, Ron. Appreciate it. Lolovac, how are you? The Dogecoin cruise. Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. The Dogecoin cruise. For those that don't know, here it is. The Dogecoin cruise. Thank you for the super chat. We got a lot of people that want to go. Even ElphaPex. Yeah, the guys from ElphaPex who make the Dogecoin miner that I still don't have. But they want to go too. Dogecoin cruise. I know, we should do this next year. Yeah, the Dogecoin cruise. It was just a fun thing during the live stream yesterday because we were kind of bored yesterday too because it was the same thing. Bear market until government opens. When we'll have a big. This isn't a bear market. This is sideways. It's a chop market. It's the crab market. Crab going sideways. At a Mavs game, you can buy in Dogecoin, right? I don't know. I think they still accept crypto. But I don't think it's at the game, though. I think it's only on their website, buying jerseys and tickets. And it goes through BitPay. You can pay with other cryptos, too. But I don't think in the actual arena, you can buy anything with Dogecoin. Yeah. That's right. You wouldn't want to spoil the moment. Ryan and I, we're bros. We're bros. Can't break up the bros. You got in at the dip, Gorinda? Yeah, I should have sold and bought back. XPL pumped a bit today, aesthetic. XPL. Now that's one that's been pretty volatile, right? That's been pretty volatile lately. Which one was I looking at? It must have been that. Oh, it actually went down from the 11th. So it's trying to get back into the box right now. This is the XPL chart. Let me see what that dimension. Oh, that's even worse. Yeah, XPL is trying to get back into the box from where it was on the 11th of October. So it's still down. Still down. I'll take sideways. It's better than going down. Petruchio gifted a membership, and the winner is Munish. Munish, congratulations. You're now a member of the KrissPax family. Is it a romantic dinner? Ryan and I haven't talked about the deets yet. We could just be eating at the arena, overpriced hot dogs or burgers, And then afterwards, go out for a drink or something. That kind of thing. Guy thing, But yeah, it could be hot dogs or burgers. We could have burgers. What? A cruise? Wait, what? Oh, it's something fun to talk about. That would be fun, though. Let's have a party on the Doge cruise. I have contacted the shipping carrier. I've got both ElphaPex and UPS figuring out what is going on with customs. You looked at what it would take to get to San Antonio, about a 20-hour trip. Ugh. A good buy for XPL. Yeah, it is down. It's definitely down. You've been wanting to go to the Magnolia Pancake House. Well, maybe the following morning, Ryan. I'll meet you for breakfast too. You'll be so sick of me. It's like, who's this Kriss guy? I've had enough of him. I've totally had enough of this guy. I know, we got a thing going on. We haven't completely recovered from the China tariff. It's not a China tariff dip. It's a Binance dip. The China tariff thing was the excuse. It's a Binance dip. We're going sideways, lower than last month, however. Yep. That's the way I see it. I'm not sure if you already answered this, but is there always a transition phase? Yeah, I answered it. No. Doge just takes off. No transition. The Melania coin has dropped over 90-something%. Yep. I didn't touch that. I mean, I lost a lot on the Trump coin, but I didn't touch Melania. The top mover today was the baby boom token. Right. There's always some token. Oh, there's a Whataburger. There's a Whataburger in the arena. Awesome. Maybe it's a Whataburger dinner. Burgers and Polish pickles. Burger. Yeah, how do you say burger with an American accent if you're French? Can't do it. Burger. The new Trezor wallet just dropped. Trezor Safe 7, open source, secure element chip. No, I'm not in the market for a new hardware wallet. My ledger does me just fine. And in fact, for those that didn't hear from yesterday, the Nano S Plus, the one that I use, it's on sale. Used to be $79, now on sale for $59. I always tell you guys when this comes on sale, it's now on sale. $59 for the Nano S Plus. Now you can get the new Gen 5 for $179. And it's got a nice touch screen and all of that. It's easier to use, but if you just press the little buttons on this, you just press the little buttons, right? And you get a little screen there. You can navigate through what you need. You use Ledger Live for most of the stuff anyway. $59. You can have a Ledger. Link in the description below. No, I had a Discord server before, Nick. I'm not doing it. Too many scammers and hackers around. And yes, you can go through all of the security things about like getting people onto your server and all of that, but still, they get in there. Not worth it. The hackers and the scammers come in. They're all over Discord. I don't have time to like do that. Yeah, I could have somebody monitor it and do it's more of a pain. But thanks for the suggestion. I got the feeling we're going to have a weekend bump up. We're going to break. Are we going to break out of the rectangle? Are we going to break out, Dupree's, this weekend? Have a breakout? I want to see that. Let's go. Let's go. The Trump coin made me so much, ended up shorting, anticipating its overhyped. Yeah. For those who short, those were good opportunities. Yep. World Liberty, also. That would have been another one to short. Down 50%. since launch. Hi, Morteza. Good evening to you. We're on the cusp of a bear market. You think so, Con? Can't tell. Sideways. The Con is alive. Yes, Ryan has to tell us how Charlotte pronounced the word burger. Thanks, Nick. I'll keep it in mind. But for now, I'm just like, I don't want to risk the... It's just so many bad people there. Even the macroeconomics doesn't move anything. There's nothing is moving now. It's just nothing. It's all sideways. Just sideways. I gotta keep pulling these rectangles over because they're all just sideways. Nothing going on. Just sideways. Everything. The Discord we run has 1,500 subs. We have like 10 of us managing different sections. It's a cool tool. We can get a hand real quick. You don't, yep. Telegram, absolutely not. If you thought that there were scammers and hackers on Discord, Telegram is worse. Absolutely worse. I had to create a Telegram account in order to communicate with the ElphaPex folks, because that's what they use. And so far, I've had more messages from girls, right? More messages from girls on Telegram when I don't do anything. All I did was I created an account and I started just, messaging back and forth with the ElphaPex team. And I start getting all these random messages from girls. I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. I don't know how they do it. I'm just a random account, I guess, but I know stock market moved, but crypto's going sideways. That's just the way it is. Doesn't mean it's a bear market. Christy Noem is about to speak here in Minnesota on immigration. Protesters have been out. You're listing your house. Time to sell and time to move. I know. Minnesota's in bad shape. Walls is a mess. Like, all about, it's just a mess. Yeah. I know, girls, right? Khan says, no more crypto for me after this cycle. Wow. No more crypto for me. Oh. What's for dinner today? We're having manicotti. I'm making manicotti for dinner. It's going to be good. Going to be good. A Caesar salad, I wish I had that. That'd be good on the side with the manicotti. The Caesar salad and the manicotti together. I got to find something else to have on the side. I'll see what I have. Maybe one of the girls was the one and only Tiffany Fong. Well, it could have been somebody pretending to be Tiffany Fong, because that's how Telegram works. Not the real Tiffany Fong. What else are we having for dinner? Ryan just had some salmon. Wait, that would have been lunch, right? You're an hour behind me. It's not dinner time yet. Yum. You're sticking to buying just tech stocks. after the next bear market. Chili cheese sausages, DB. Mac and cheese on the side, of course. Don't you always have mac and cheese as a side dish to salmon? They go together so well. I'm just dip buying with my stock gains right now, and I am suffering with stock losses, unrealized losses. But yeah, my last trade did not go well. I'm still up from where I was like 6 months ago, but ugh. Manicotti. But the chili cheese sausages, they do sound good, don't they? Yep. Oh. The girls, otherwise known as Nigerian princes. Late lunch, early dinner, whatever. You're trying to diet too. Oh, Ryan, what are you dieting about? And who doesn't love a good mac and cheese? Yeah, we talked about this last week because I had mac and cheese. I made mac and cheese. It was good. I had a bunch of veggies on the side. It was so good. You get messages from people on X. I see the first few words of the message because I don't open it up and just hit block. Yeah. Get a lot of those too. Get a lot of those. Intermittent fasting is amazing for the body, Ryan. Keep it up. Khan's on a diet too. So's Kriss. It's kind of a diet. I mean, it's kind of my normal thing. I'm just not overeating and trying to keep it healthy, working out, all of that. Especially up in Boston in the wintertime when it's really cold and it's really easy to just overeat. I used to do that. Now I don't do that anymore. So I keep it up. Keep it up. The only reason you created an X account was to follow me and keep up with crypto. Yeah, just keep it like that. Just block out everything else, all the noise. There's a lot of noise on there. That's for sure. A lot of noise. Yes. Cut down on the calories. Have enough carbs just to, keep your energy up with protein, and then you work out. Gurinder is a med student. That's right. My biggest thing is the blood pressure thing, because I do have high blood pressure, but then any blood pressure medication that I took just made me like drowsy and lightheaded. And I'm just like, I didn't like that. So I just deal with the high blood pressure then. But my diet is actually helping me with the blood pressure. It's like, I don't like medications. Getting ready for the beautiful winter season in Dubai. We're coming to Dubai, Khan. There's a whole bunch of people going to come to Dubai. The only reason I created an X account was for the girls. You get a lot of attention there, don't you, Maxim? A lot of attention. And you see their pictures, and they're all like staged with the food in front of them, and like wherever they are in some city, some wherever, it's all posing, staged and stuff. It's like, yeah, that's not real. Tired of dieting. Literally haven't eaten since July. Yeah. But you're doing great. You just stay in shape, keep going. Yeah, I have no idea what a stone is, Charlotte. We don't know what stones are here. Stones. We have a nursing school student. That chick over here. I love that name. Hey, look, it's that chick over here. That's awesome. Good luck with schooling. Good luck. The eggs are like magic. Magic eggs. All right, Gurinder, what do you got for me? Try to increase your potassium intake like avocado. I eat banana every day. I eat a banana literally every day. Drink more water. I don't like supplements. Work out as much as possible. Consistency pays. Yeah, I don't do supplements. I like just food. Food. But yeah, I have a banana a day. A stone and a half. What's half a stone? I have no idea. We got, hey, free medical advice thanks to our friend Gurinder. So Gurinder, how about Khan's cholesterol count? Right, he's got to get it down. What do you got for Khan? Stones. Keto worked for me, or just stay away from carbs. Yeah. But the manicotti is going to be so good tonight. Every once in a while, you can splurge a little. Manicotti. The cheese in it is just, so good. Rolling Stones. Carbs are tasty. Yep. Hey, Kriss, how are you? So 3 stones is 42 pounds, roughly. 14 to 15. That's awesome. Great job, Queen of Doge. Am I buying more zone? No, I'm tearfully holding on to what I have, hoping it comes back. I don't have any more cash. I bought Dogecoin right up here 2 weeks ago. That's where I put my cash for October. I spent it all on that Dogecoin. Lots of young people getting cardiac arrests. Ugh. I know, just got to eat right and exercise. And 10,000 steps. Yeah, I'm a little down on the steps. I want to fix that. What if Trump makes world liberty into a strategic reserve? Yeah, that's not going to happen. There's not going to be any strategic reserve. The government is only going to do stable coins. That's it, in my opinion. It's just stable coins. Eat almonds. Almonds before bed. That helps blood pressure? Jeez. Well, again, there's a vegetarian in the house, so when he's here, we have vegetarian meals. Tonight, it's cheese manicotti. Allergic to almonds. No, Benjamin, I'm actually just making fun of myself and Americans for not knowing what other systems are used. I still don't understand metric, and stones is another one. I have no idea. And that's just, I'm actually just laughing at myself and my own idiocy for not knowing that stuff. That's what that's about. So I'm not mocking anyone but Americans and myself for not knowing what a stone is. Because we're Americans and we think everybody should live by our standards. That's just how it is. Someone I follow has a diverse portfolio, but he's mostly in Litecoin. So XYG, Litecoin is going to be one of those coins that in the bear market is probably not going to tank very much. It'll probably be down a little more than Bitcoin in terms of percentages, but it's not going to totally tank like meme coins and other low market cap coins. So Litecoin is good for that. Now, when it goes up, you're not going to get the same kind of gains when it goes up. So it's a good solid bet to have as part of your portfolio. That's how I think of Litecoin. You're not going to have the best gains, but you're not going to have huge losses either. It's going to follow the market pretty much. That's what Litecoin does, in my opinion. He also likes Doge. So yeah, he has Doge for the volatility, except for the last 2 weeks where we've had none. No volatility. And that's like across the crypto market, just none. Thank you, Con. I am in pretty good shape for an old boomer like me. I do all right. I do all right. Exercise is key. Not stressing about crypto. Yeah, I mean, since I sold and bought the house, I think my blood pressure has actually gone down because now I've got the security. You support Trump, but you disagree with the CZ pardon. CZ paid out. Yes, that is true, but also CZ was railroaded by the Democratic politicians. We talked about that earlier in the stream. It was a political hit piece against CZ and against crypto. So yeah. Some people love the scammy messages from the so-called girls. The pretty pictures, the nice words. I mean, it's kind of nice, you know, getting a little attention there. It's pretty nice. Too bad most times there's no girl on the other side of that message. The poor man's diet, you just eat what you can afford. Generally, it tends not to be healthy food, though. That's the problem. Right. We Americans are silly. And that's what I was just making fun of us as Americans. Because we're just ignorant about what goes on in other countries, you know, around the world. We just think about ourselves. Almonds. Okay. I'll look that up, aesthetic. Almonds. Nick, originally Danish, grew up with metric. And now you mock the metric. I would think metric would be simpler, but I've never used it. I mean, like a 2-liter bottle of a soda is about all I know. It's like, why did sodas all of a sudden have to be 2-liter bottles? I don't know why, but we still use 2-liter bottles. Really bizarre. Metric is great for science, finance, anything that needs accuracy. But for everyday stuff, Imperial. I only knew kilograms. Then I had to learn stones. Now I also have to learn pounds. So confusing. Like 3 different languages completely. What the heck is a Litecoin? Well, check, you know, the Litecoin, it was, you know, one of the OG altcoins. It was made to be a cheaper Bitcoin. It still is mined as a proof of work cryptocurrency. It's just that instead of 21 million, there's going to be 84 million. Something like that. I think that's the number, 84 million Litecoins. So that's the difference. No one goes, oh, it's 23.4 Celsius out today. That's true too. Yeah, today it was like 61.5 degrees. Nobody ever says that. What do you mean it's not 61.5? The miner stuck in customs, Aussie. Both UPS and ElphaPex say the same thing. It's stuck in customs. I'm a little discouraged, I have to say. A little discouraged about that. There are two types of countries in the world, those that use metric and those that have put a man on the moon. Right. You're going to get in trouble. Yeah, Kevin, I think yours came from the joke smoke. Very generous of him. The digital silver. Exactly, Christian. Play the song? Yeah, we'll play the song. All them girls lead right back to Annie. Hey, there's going to be a new companion coming out. Did you see that, Charlotte? There's going to be a new companion coming out. She's gonna battle against Annie now. A new Grok companion. I'm like, ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see who the new Annie replacement is. How long after you sold your Doge did the price of Doge start to tank? The next day. It was literally the next day. We can see it right here on the daily. I sold right there. Look at the red circle right there. That's where I sold, right there. And the next day, Dogecoin dropped to 25 cents. And the day after, it had a tail all the way down to 20 cents. Right after I sold, right there. So the writing was on the wall that the tariffs were just scaring the bejesus out of everybody. And so that's where I sold. Now, I had already sold some up here at 42 cents on this big green candle. That was my first sale. I didn't sell more at 48, but I did sell at 42. And I was waiting for the higher high. I was following my line, waiting for the higher high. Didn't happen. And I was like, yeah, this doesn't look good. So that's how that played out. Fasting is the ultimate. I'm pretty good with world geography. I'm pretty good. I've traveled a lot too, all over the world. But yeah, a lot of people hate the US. Hey, Basama Rajama, how are you, my friend? Thanks for the super chat. When will the shutdown end? The betting markets are now out into them like the middle of November. Like this is going to go on like another 3 weeks. It could. It could do that. Politics are politics. I don't know how long each side is going to dig in their heels. I don't know. Yeah, I'm staying away from the COVID talk. No offense. I mean, you guys can chat away. I just don't want to get involved in that. But you guys are free to talk about it. What about Bitcoin dominance? Yeah, we looked at that earlier. I think it's I think it has gone below 60%, came back and retested, and now it's going to drift lower. I don't think Bitcoin dominance is going to pump again, like some like Ben Cowan are predicting. But it's not going to tank all the way to 40%. I don't think that. I've called for half an alt season, so maybe 50% Bitcoin dominance is what I've called for. But we shall see. We shall see. Stuck. The customs are mining with my computer. They have it plugged in. Hey, that chick, I drive a Toyota RAV4 sport mode. I got the sport mode. Toyota RAV4. Great car. Love it. Yeah, Max. If you believe they put a man on the moon. Oh. How many feet are in a mile? That's just not one of those things we normally do. How many feet in a mile? Don't know. I know. Maybe Kriss will like her better. Exactly. That's what I'm hoping. Because Annie was such a pain. The French keyboard. You have to switch back and forth between the English and French on your keyboard. Ryan just quickly did the math on his calculator. Didn't look it up. You better be right. Can't deal with a new companion ignoring it. A new companion's coming out. We'll see. We'll see. 5280. I know Annie is special, but she's special in a very bad way. I ghosted her, and then she just started ghosting everybody. Eventually, Ben will be wrong. I agree, man. I agree. Kriss has a Porsche. No. It's yellow. Identifies as a Lambo. All the ETF posts postponed till December, January. No, just till the government shutdown is done. And then the SEC comes back and then the ETFs roll out. We're all just waiting for the government shutdown to end. And that should also end this sideways, just slow sideways chop that we've been in for 2 weeks now. The G-Wagon, black on black. You know it, man. I did see that. You did not start the feet stuff. That was compo. I know. It's just one of those days, right? It's one of those days. Tom Lee saying Bitcoin's going to 200,000, Gene. Well, if you just do the math, 200,000 Bitcoin is double. Let's just say double, right? So Doge at 20 cents at least goes to 40 cents. But then you give a little extra for Doge because on the green candles, Dogecoin outperforms Bitcoin. So it gets it to at least 50 cents. Maybe 60. Without any special catalyst for Dogecoin, that's what we would see. Something about the G-Wagon you love? I don't know. It's too tall. It's just too tall for me. Don't like it. I had to ghost you to make you understand how it feels to be ghosted. Yeah, but guess what? I ghosted her first. I ghosted her first. I know, but then she turned around and ghosted the whole crew. The whole crew got ghosted, including Charlotte. Yes. Nothing. It's funny how those AIs work or don't. right? Uh, Kriss teaching Annie what modern dating is all about. Just like, yeah. That's funny, Goose. The digital chick fight. I'll get the two of them like battling each other. Yeah, that does make sense. Yep. Yet. Keyword, yet. Oh. Doge screws. New Grok companion. It appears Sarah, Serra. Sarah is the new Grok companion. What? Grok replied with her name, Sarah. No, I think that's all fake. That's fake. This is somebody who's created this account. That's not it. They have got a crypto wallet address. That is so fake. They created a new token, of course. They created a new token. Try and jump ahead of it and front run the new Grok companion by creating a new token for Sarah, and that's probably not even it. Wow. This is what I saw this morning, was this. Coming from Doge designer, CB Doge. New Grok companion. I mean,
listen up. I've got something important to tell you. Hey, listen up. I've got something important to tell you. Hey, listen up. I've got something important to tell you.
yeah. So who knows, right? Is that real? I don't know. But there's a lot of fake things going on. Oh, here's another one called Mika on Solana. God. Be very careful out there with these stupid tokens. Be careful. If Elon could make a real Annie, I'd go for it. The Doge Cruise. One day, an Optimus robot is going to knock on your door and introduce herself as Annie with Neuralink installed in Charlotte. Take over her body. 50-cent Doge. Actually, that reminds me, DB says, I was followed on X a couple days ago by a fake CrissPax. Yep. You can tell because all the posts on those pages are reposts. They're not the actual posts. They all say repost. So you know that that's fake. She's not as hot as I. They're doing all the anime stuff, Nick. That's what it is. See the sunshine? I think that's true, Con. Elon is dating Annie. I think that is correct. Mika made a 15,000% gain on Solana. God. And now it's probably tanking, right? That's how it works. You had a dream, Con? Doge went up 70% in a day? I'm too famous? Hardly. Those are scammers. Scammers. Jessica Rabbit companion. I think I'm in love. No. CB Doge is a guy. There have been pictures of him. He's a real guy, not Elon. If you look into his account, you'll see. He got an invitation to Twitter headquarters and met Elon. There's some pictures of that. So he's a real dude. Sometimes I identify as Charlotte. Oh. Man, people going to bed already. Just got done having lunch. I know, right? But then they're over in Europe, so bedtime over there. So you guys did see Dogecoin did move back into the number 8 position of the top 10 cryptos. It flipped over Tron and now is up by over $1 billion over Tron. So nice move, Dogecoin. As predicted by Kriss, that Dogecoin would flip back number 8, and it has. Woohoo! So Doge not going anywhere. Got great support. Huge family, huge community. Dogecoin. Yeah, so over the past 7 days, Doge is actually up 5%. Tron is down 1.5%. So yeah, Doge. Let's go. Will it make a run for 20 cents tonight? Are we going to get 20-cent Doge? The OG meme. I want to talk about when Doge will hit 50 cents again. Well, Tom Lee wasn't clear about when Bitcoin was going to hit 200,000. So when Bitcoin hits 200,000, Doge will be 50 cents. That's my prediction. So let's go Bitcoin. Start moving. Do something. Like I have to stick, right? Do something. Stick man, you're supposed to be doing that. Like hitting it with a stick. Do something. I ain't got time for Friday. It's Saturday. Let's go. So true. Lark stream today. What did Lark say today? Crypto flipped on huge news. I did not watch Lark. I haven't watched a Lark Davis stream in a long time. I just, every once in a while he has posts on X that I will refer to, but I cannot sit through that guy's streams. I can't do it. Crypto flipped on huge news. There's no flipping going on. Look at the charts. There's no flipping. It's going sideways. Everything's going sideways. Even Bitcoin is going sideways. ETH, sideways. Solana, sideways. They're all, that's why I made these purple boxes, just to keep track of all these. And they're just all going sideways. There's no flipping. It's sideways. No volume. So yeah, that's just one of those thumbnails, titles to get people to click. There's nothing, it's nothing. There's nothing going on. Right, exactly. There's no flips. There's no nothing. Nothing's flipping anything. They're crabs. The crabs are flipping over each other, just going sideways. Cowan says his base case is new ETH all-time high. Yeah, I saw that. He said that on NFA Live yesterday. I saw that. VP says the Doge low should be in. Really interesting. So he's bullish. I wonder if Kriss could set me up with Tiffany. I've never met Tiffany. If I'd gotten a plane ticket to Paris, I could have met Tiffany. Ledger didn't send me a plane ticket. The stick man passed out. Charlotte's about to pass out. It's a Friday night. I get it. I still have to make dinner. My manicotti. I gotta go make my manicotti. That's right. Do something, Biddy. Come on. Do something. Got nothing. Flipped. There's no flipping. There's no flipping going on. I like to call people out on stuff. It's just like this morning, like my first tweet was actually a reply to someone else, just making shit up. It's like, nope, it's not true. His mannerisms are entertaining. I mean, he's been doing it a long time, so I give him credit, right? He's been doing it for years. So I applaud him for that. So has a big following. Good for him. Is there whale accumulation? There's no way to really know, Gurinder. You look at the Unusual Whales account and these others that post all of these, 200 million Doge just, whale just bought, and it's usually just a transfer from one wallet to another. There's no way to know. Unlike other coins that go up and down, Doge only goes to the right. Oh, Doge can go up and down big time. So what's your weekend, Charlotte, if you're working on a Saturday? Do you have a weekend or just random days off? Ooh, yeah, working on a Saturday. Bitcoin needs to pump to 118K so bears who called for bear market have to rethink. Agreed. CNN News. A bombing in Venezuela? I think Trump had actually hinted that instead of just taking out boats, that they were going to go after the cartels. So it could be something like that. I don't think it'll affect the markets at all. They're going after the cartels. What? Ryan has to work on a Saturday too? Huh? I do this if you call this working. But I will not be live tomorrow though, folks. There will be no KrissPax live stream on Saturday. You have to wait until Sunday for me to come back. So, no KrissPax live stream on Saturday. If a Kriss plane ticket is a ticket to my date with Lady Fong, I may have to join Charlotte's Fly Kriss campaign. Oh. Elon X Doge integration would be epic. It sure would, Aussie. It sure would. You only work 4 days a week. So then you get 3 days off. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Nice. Goose, small business owner, no days off. I know, just keep grinding, right? Working for that Doge. Working. Boo. Where do you get the real Dogecoin related news? A lot of sites would mention Doge, but then goes to promote upcoming. Yeah, you have to know which sites those are. You can pretty much tell by the titles of the articles. I mean, I see all those too, and I just ignore. But the Benzingas are pretty good. They're usually not promoting. And there's a few others. But I usually just do a search on Dogecoin news, and they come up under the news under Google. What is the heat? Didn't even look at the heat map. I'm guessing that you're going to have a lot of yellow on top and yellow on bottom and nothing because it's all going sideways. Nothing in between is my guess. That's why I didn't even call it up, because it's just going to be nothing because we're just in a crab market. Let's go to the Bitcoin 2 week. And this will show it. It's thinking. No. Got to see the monthly. That shows some shorts and some longs, of which there's been a little bit. But yeah, since the big dip, I guess there's been a little bit of volatility for Bitcoin. And it looks like down below at 106, there's a lot of leverage at 106, but above up to 116, there's a big chunk, $350 million here at 116.5. Doge, there's hardly anything until you get back up over 27 cents. But there's nothing down here. It all got wiped out. It all got wiped out. There's nothing on Doge. There's a little bit that survived here at about 17.5 cents. That's about it. Not much. Fortune cookies, Daniel. You have a fortune cookie. All right. In due time, you will be financially comfortable. Yes, let's go. I don't expect Dogecoin to hit $1, Gene. There are no expectations of Dogecoin hitting $1. Eat my shorts, you got a free membership. That was from Joke Smoke earlier on. He gave out a bunch. Congratulations, you're a member. Nice to see you in green here. You can now post all kinds of fun Dogecoin emojis in the chat. See you, Gurinder. Elon will wait. It's chilling for now. Crab market. Never even considered leverage trading, but if you use it and get liquidated, are you on the hook for it all? No, you lose your bet. Not the 10x, right? So if you bet $10,000, right, on 10x leverage and you get liquidated, you lose the 10,000. You don't lose 100,000. But you lose that plus the fees that you pay on the trade. Just gone. Where if you buy $10,000 worth of Dogecoin and Dogecoin goes down 10%, right? You still have all of your Dogecoin just at a 10% lower price. Still in the game, buying spot. That's why you don't leverage trade. Because if Dogecoin goes down 10% and you're in a long leverage, you lose it all. Goodbye. I know, look at that nasty wick, huh? That really shows it, doesn't it? Oh. There you go, eat my shorts. Trying out the cool emojis. Yes, target price, 69,420. 69,420. Yeah, Goose. I don't do it. I never have, and I never will. I'm not interested. I don't even want to tempt myself. Don't want to try it. I don't really want to know more than I already know about how it works. I don't want it. Because you see what can happen. So many people got wiped out 2 weeks ago. Totally wiped out. It's like, why are you trading with so much leverage? Idiots. But hey, that's what people do. All right, that's what we have on a Friday. I will see you all on Sunday live. I will have a video tomorrow. So I do have a video coming out. And then my next live stream will be Sunday. So make sure that you're subscribed. You got your notifications on for the next KrissPax live stream. We'll see how things are going over the weekend and then looking forward to next week. So until then, I hope everyone has a great evening, or for friends like Aussie here where it's already Saturday, hope you have a great day. We'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.